Phishing is a type of attack that uses email or messaging services to trick you into taking an action, such as opening an infected email attachment or clicking on a malicious link. In a phishing attack, cyber attackers put out bait for you in the form of an electronic message. Like a good lure, it is crafted to look authentic, often appearing to come from a trusted source or playing on your emotions, such as a sense of urgency or curiosity. How can you recognize phishing attacks? If you receive a message and you are not sure if it is from a trusted source, there are some signs that you can check to understand. Convincing sender's address. You must always verify the identity of the sender's address. Check the domain name, the bit after the @ symbol, if it matches the apparent sender of the email, and if is spelled correct. Attackers will try to mislead you by using fake email addresses that look familiar to you. Subject imperative, urgent or abusive. When a mail message does not include a subject, or the subject is too general, urgent and imperative, must make you suspicious. If the sender is unknown, you should be very cautious with the content of such messages. General greeting and unfamiliar tone. Phishing emails often include generic greetings, such as, "Dear customer" or "partners," rather than using the recipient's actual name. This might be an indication of an attack, trying to deceive as many people as possible. Spelling and grammar errors. If the message has many spelling or syntax errors, you must be more cautious. Usually an email from a legitimate organization is well written, free of grammar and spelling errors. Suspicious links. You should always check URL links within an email that direct you to the page that they claim. Hover your mouse pointer over the link to reveal the actual address of the link. If you spot a suspicious address, don't click on it, might be an attack. File attachments. Email attachments should make you cautious, especially when originated from unknown sender. Before you open an attachment, always check the file type. Usually extensions like .x, .zip, .scr are malware. Absence of signature. Always be suspicious with mail messages from an unknown recipient, but also with messages that do not include a subject, or a signature with contact information. Formal communication from public domain address. Formal communication is usually originated via a corporate email account. Evaluate with caution corporate emails originating from public domain addresses. You may receive a fake email using a trusted person's name, for example colleague, originating from a public domain email address. Requesting personal information. When you are requested to disclose personal or corporate information, you should be very cautious. Typically, legitimate companies will never ask you via email to enter login credentials, or other private information. Unexpected email. Be cautious with mails asking you to perform an unusual action, like performing a payment to a different bank account, or updating your credentials due to expiration. If you believe you have received a phishing message, do not click on the links. Click on the links only when you are sure that will not direct you to fraudulent websites. Do not reply. Ignore any requests the sender may ask you before you verify the identity of the sender. Do not download and open the attachments. Downloading untrusted attachments may contain malware such as viruses and spyware. Be really careful when opening attachments. Do not forward the message to your colleagues. Sending the message to your colleagues might spread the thread to the entire company. Do not submit your credentials. Never give your credentials to someone even if you trust them, or make a payment to a bank account. If you have been tricked or you think your account has already been hacked, you should follow your company's policy, and report the incident to your superiors. Inform the information security officer or supervisor. Change your credentials of your account. Ultimately, common sense is one of your greatest defenses. Double-check an incoming email, and if you think it might be a phishing attack, report it immediately to the information security team, or information security officer, or supervisor. Keep in mind, you are the last and most important layer defense against phishing.